now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what gear does it go with? It doesn't really match anything.
Doesn't matter, it's a unique appearance, so people want it.
It's crap. Crap gear.
You guys see this giant march going on in Philly now?
Mm-mm.
Do we have still people working on the quest or what?
I have not a clue. Sorry. Slow
That's
start
okay.
tonight.
User joined your channel.
Thank you for the summon. Wait, what the hell? Oh, you guys are clear up here. You're so fancy.
So who's missing now?
Are we going in?
Yeah, most of us are in.
Oh,
Yeah, you can
okay.
head inside and then walk all the way up the ramp. That's where half the raid is. The other half's at the door.
I see. Do you know what to do on the spot? I'm guessing this is flex.
I'm back, sorry.
Alright, we here.
Did everybody watch the video for this fight?
Nope.
No.
I'm watching the one.
So you have to tank these guys
Watching it now.
35 yards apart.
Yep. I'm just using a quick
Dodge shit, kill if you get fixated. You know the mechanic where you go to the rune and he gives you wings in the dungeon? If you get fixated, you have to go to that rune and get the ad on that rune and kill it on that rune. If any of those runes are up after those ads are done with, it's a wipe. There's also, you remember that light beam ability that Herzha did that the tank used to soak? Now we all have to soak it. Otherwise, it's a split damage ability. So if there's not enough people soaking it, it's just like the bear will die. That's phase 1. Phase 2 will be Odin will come down, and it's very similar to the dungeon battle.
Hello guys and welcome back to Fatboss TV, and today we're having a look at Odin in the Trials of Valor on the 7.1 PTR.
Yes, they've decided to test this instance at a little bit of a weird time because in the raid, you know, Emerald Nightmare's just about to come out on live servers, but nevertheless, we get to see some pretty cool bosses, and we start off with Odin, who is actually, you fight him in the last room in the Halls of Valor, just like you did in the 5-man dungeon, and instead of just fighting him, you also got Herzha and Heimdall to fight, the two other, like, bosses that are in that instance. At the same time in phase 1. It's very, very cool. So this is a free-phase fight, and it does use mechanics from the 5-man, but they like kind of put a little bit of a twist on each one.
The real important part on Odin is, you know how the spears come up out of the floor? We can't let Odin shatter them, because if he does, he's going to shatter them all at once, and each one causes undodgeable damage. So when those spears come up, we have to slowly basically soak them, right? Someone's got to go in and step on it, take that damage. Our whole raid will take some damage. The healers will get us caught up, and then we'll do it again. During that time,
explain that again.
So you know how the spears come up out of the floor in the dungeon?
Yeah.
And they shoot out the orbs?
Mm-hmm.
So, in addition to that mechanic, Odin will shatter those spears, right? And the problem is that he won't just shatter one of them. He will shatter all of them. And each one causes, when it shatters, unavoidable raid-wide damage. One of them is kind of inconsequential. But if he does 6 of them, it's a wipe. It's going to kill everyone. So the trick is we have to individually step on them as they come up.
Okay.
And that'll create damage on the person that's soaked, obviously, and then raid-wide damage. But that will stagger the damage in such a way that it's healable.
Yeah. Yep.
So a timer or random?
That's in phase 2. That we're not like these guys. They have to be cleaved down to 25% at the same time, or they're just gonna
Not
heal to
cleaved.
full. Yeah, not cleaved. Sorry, they have to be individually targeted because they're gonna be 35 yards apart. But they have to hit 25% at the same time, or they heal themselves.
Melee stays on the laser dude, range stay on the other dude.
Yeah. Is everybody reading that guide, by the way? I'm sorry for not being prepared. I was not expecting to do this tonight, so I apologize.
No worries, none of us were. So I mean, just go with the flow.
I know, I just don't like being unprepared. Plus, it doesn't help that I have the worst migraine tonight, so I'm already foggy. Where are you?
Well, I don't need that much.
Meh.
Thank you.
That's what I had on me.
Out of them. However, you can't do that.
No.
You're instead forced to put the mobs 35 yards away from each other because they both have an aura that reduces the damage that each of them take by 99%. So on the pool, you need both your tanks to spread them out and fight them on opposite sides of the room. Right, let's look at Healz first. So Healz has expel
And we
light,
want to be
just like
spread
the
out.
third-man version. It's a
Pretty
debuff.
much the
It's
whole
on a
entire
single
fight.
player, and when it expires,
Right.
it deals a load of damage to them and anyone
5
within their
yards
targeting
for
circle. Unlike the
one
five-man, it doesn't
part and
jump
8
to a new
yards for
target.
another.
So this ability in itself in the raid feels pretty pointless. It does very little damage. It probably should jump to new targets, but for
Pretty
whatever
sure we could
reason, while we were
one-shot
testing,
this.
it wasn't.
I'm ready.
However,
So,
he isn't completely
once you
useless.
get past
He does have
the phase with the spears, now keep in mind during that Odin phase, those ads and the symbols are going to continue to be an issue. So, like, you'll get the symbol
It's just
over your
855
head
here.
that'll have that weird glyph. You have to go there. You're fixated by a mob that's going to follow you. You have to tank that mob on
Is there
the
mythic for
corresponding
this or
room.
no?
Right.
And then we have to kill that mob there to deactivate the room. So that mechanic endures from this phase to the next. Once Odin hits 65%, he goes into phase 3. That has a very tank-heavy mechanic on it. I didn't necessarily understand it. But
It's a
basically,
ramping debuff, basically.
well, that ramping debuff was phase 2. Phase 3 was like something
Yeah,
that they have to
Stormforge
run out.
Spear is you'll get targeted with it. They have to tank swap, and the tank has to run out as far away as he can because it does less damage the further away you are.
Correct.
So
And
like
then-
artillery from Fell Reaver.
Yeah, pretty much. And then in phase 3, there's going to be the floor will light up, like parts of the floor will light up, and you can't stand in it, or you take ticking damage. That's very significant. That's pretty easy to deal with. What's a little bit less direct are the ability that the Thunder Callers do in here, where they strike you with lightning. You'll get that circle under you, and then you have to run out. You're going to get zapped with lightning.
User disconnected from your channel.
After you get zapped with that lightning, you're going to drop a tornado on your location, and you have to try to run those into places where they're not going to interfere with the raid. Kind of like Ren Feral. If they hit you, you're dead. And that's basically the fight.
That's all for phase 3, is don't stand in shit on the floor and take your twisted shadows to the edge?
Yep.
Alright.
Was there anything else in the third phase other than taking those to the edge?
No. But, like, everything systematically does more and more damage. So, as time goes by, things hurt more.
User joined your channel.
I guess the transmog stuff here is kind of cool. But whatever.
What the heck? I'm looking at the set, and there's no shoulders. There's no shoulders or headpiece. What the heck? I mean, the gear looks really cool. Really, really cool, but there's no head or shoulders.
In my opinion, I think the difficult part will be managing these two's health while managing the ads and the runes. And then in phase 2, the spikes.
Oh my god, how long am I going to stand here?
Are we good then?
Yeah, let's give it a shot, man.
You guys want a cauldron?
No, let's go.
Really?
It's normal. Let's go.
Which one do you want?
Here's a cauldron.
Just to your left and right.
I need to eat.
Thank you.
Grab skull and get exit.
Just gonna take him lethal.
So I'm gonna take this assist away from everybody and just hand it to tanks and heals, I guess. Want everybody's DBM shouting.
So range need to be on skull, right?
Mm-hmm.
Melee on X. Melee interfere with the laser. Or get in between it.
Anybody that can possibly get there, get there.
Yeah. When do we hero in this fight?
Phase 3.
Okay.
Because of the ramping damage. It goes up every ability, every time you cast it. Like the softened rage over there.
Come get your flask. If you already have one, come get a second one. If you have a second one, throw it away and get a third.
No.
Fucking empty this thing.
But I will start shaming you if you don't take one, because I don't like giving them out after I've repeatedly said, come get a fucking flask.
What does shaming look like?
Win an hour when you don't have a buff, she won't drop a cauldron and she'll kneecap you.
You ever watch
Ouch.
Game of Thrones? It's like she walks you down through the city naked and she
Shame.
screams, shame,
Rings a
shame.
bell.
Oh, we could so reenact that. This
Shame.
raid would be perfect.
I'll make you guys go naked.
Down this
Right
ramp,
down
I'm
this-
already
yes.
naked.
Shame.
We should do that just for shits and giggles
Shame.
and put it on YouTube. Alright,
Okay.
that would be fucking funny, actually.
Shame.
So I want range on. Who do I want range on?
Go.
Heimdall? Yep. Range on skull. Melee on Harryarjabra. Are we pretty even? No.
No.
That's a
Not
good
at
joke.
all. We have 4 range.
Shit.
Let me fix this.
3.
We definitely
Five.
have more than 4 ranged.
We have
Yeah.
more range than melee.
What?
Awesome, go Ellie.
This might be the first time we have more range than melee, to be honest.
Yeah.
The dream is real.
Well, that's gonna be good
All
for
it took
Nighthold,
was half the melee not showing up.
because Nighthold is hell for melee.
Ooh, hell. Just what I always wanted.
Fuck you guys. You guys had it so easy this past raid.
It's
You could
pretty
all
even,
eat
though.
a dick.
So,
What?
Your
Couldn't hear
turn,
you over the
bitches.
volcanic.
Your
YOLO.
turn, bitches.
Can't hear you over the volcanic.
Mm-hmm.
He could avoid the volcanic, he just doesn't
Hold
want
on.
to because it's in his rune of power.
Drake?
Rune of power is a
He couldn't see it
stupid-ass
because he
fucking
was
talent.
combusting.
Is it Drake the sad guy? The sad rapper guy?
yeah.
Oh man. He
But
might
no
as
relation.
well. He might as well have named his tune Justin Bieber.
No. No relation, really?
I'm about to pull.
It is not actually Drake. I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure?
I'd fucking
don't.
troll that pussy to death.
But
Like-
his typing doesn't seem like Ebonic
That
Central.
sounded racist.
I know that did
I
sound
know,
really
man.
racist.
You voted for Trump, didn't you? God damn.
She did.
I did not, you fucker.
Your state did go to Trump.
Yeah,
it did. It did.
America.
It's your fault.
I blame you.
Yeah, I blame you too. Actually, I blame your family, but it's okay.
Do you know how sick I was this morning when I woke up and found out Trump was president?
You know how sad Hillary must be to be like, wow, people dislike me so much, they voted for him.
Right?
It's just a electee, right? Like Phil said, there's
Side
still time.
note.
There's still time.
I did see a map that said if those only votes for those 18 to 30 counted, only 2 states would have been Republican.
That was just a projection. It was projection. It was before the vote, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah. So funny.
So
Like,
it might
Alright,
have
no
been
more
3.
politics. It might
Like-
have been 3.
even though she was a woman, like, holy shit.
So we want to be spread out. Do we want healers specifically on different sides of the room?
I would put healers somewhere around the middle of the room so they could reach both groups.
You want to have as many people in the lightning bolt or the shield of light so healers can line up for it.
What way should I face it? For the bolt?
Across the middle of the room.
Got it.
It's normal.
It's hard, I'm telling you. You'll see.
We'll still die to mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the Fat Boss video, I'm ready.
Alright, we're gonna try it.
Wait
Full
until
time.
y'all see Helliot. He's a fucking nightmare.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will be the judge now. Only cowards fear the call of battle.
It's still recharging.
Do we
Oh,
have
God.
battle reses?
It's too
I
far
have,
away.
I have.
I just forgot about him, I guess.
Fall in line.
Room bearers, feed me power.
Alright, could that add to the room?
Help kill them.
Yeah.
Green's up, we can kill it.
Skull needs some help.
4,
Laugh.
Don't get hit by those swords.
1.
Can you withstand a keeper's might?
That hurt.
That was from no room.
Cowards fear the call of battle.
25% is the transition, so make sure we don't push. Unequal.
We need
We're
to get
10%
more
ahead.
damage on high
Yeah.
though.
Hit me with
General,
that
come over to
dank
skull.
lightning bolt.
Already went
Melee,
over.
be careful.
Shield.
Okay, they're even.
Alright, we're both at 20 some odd %.
Push him.
Nalajar, well done so far.
Kill these
But
ads.
I will judge for myself
Kill them
whether
quickly,
you
yeah.
are worthy.
I'll take the boss first.
Okay.
I don't know any like specific stacks to taunt off.
Pop those?
Not all
No.
at once.
It's
One
the ones
at a
that
time.
Yeah. Ones that stay up.
Okay.
These balls are way better than the ones in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Hee hee.
They were squares on the PTR.
That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Purple and black textures.
Lazy artists can't finish their assets.
Yeah, that's there. I got it. Good Owen's test.
Nalajar, beware. Prepare the runes. These heroes need testing.
Taunts are like 10.
Yep.
That seems like a good
I
number.
need to get closer.
The newest DPM person is telling me he wanted to taunt.
4, 3, 2,
Don't know if he has.
1.
Can you withstand a keeper's might?
I can't use that item yet.
I think maybe in normal the spears don't stay up.
Yeah.
They seem to just explode right when they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I stunned myself.
Can you get up?
Room bearers, feed me power!
Ads. Remember, don't release when we kill him.
It seems I have been too gentle. Have at thee!
Oh no.
Feel the fury
It's in the
of
center.
Finish the ads.
Kill the ad.
Right, spare me.
Time to lust.
Oh, wrong way.
Lust.
You have to
Get those
go toward
shits
it.
out of here.
Just don't follow me.
Battle res
Oh.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
Disappointing. Feel the fury of the
Get out of the golden floor. Move the boss.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't have a tank.
User joined
I'm
your
tanking.
I'm out of range.
Get back up.
Oh.
Yeah, you just jumped into the yellow instead of Mortori's throne.
A shocking
Yeah, I saw right after I did it, I was standing on shit.
I
Yeah.
blame Obama.
It's good. Don't we all?
Get back up.
That's half the country apparently.
Shocking weakness.
We can't blame Obama anymore. Do we have to start blaming Trump?
We can
We can
blame
still blame
Obama for
Obama.
Trump.
Oh, that is true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back up. Have I
It makes a
misjudged
full
them?
circle.
I pray not.
Like a windfall of blame.
Can I release? Will I not get loot if I release?
Only if he gets killed.
Oh damn! I forgot about that part.
Lol.
No, we get loot. We didn't kill him.
There was that one important little detail of he
Shit.
died.
Shit.
We had 2 more range than we had melee, and we still kicked your ass by 10%.
That was me. I was throwing judgment over there.
We only have one more range than melee. But still.
True. My bad. Still counts.
Still counts.
Doesn't matter, I had 6.
Do that. Okay.
My dog likes this squeaky toy.
No, really? Dog like squeaky toy? Newsflash.
That's why you
You
don't
don't
buy
say.
dog squeaky toys.
I even like squeaky toys.
That's awkward.
As long as he's not eating your shoes, that's all that matters, right?
Or shitting on the floor.
Or
My
shitting on
dogs
the
like
floor.
eat dress socks, but only one of them, then move to the next pair.
Sounds irresponsible of you.
Yeah, that's why I don't wear socks anymore.
So what can we do so this time I get loot for dying?
Kill the boss before you die.
And don't release.
Have everyone else die so you get all the buffs.
So, I bet that's what killed Jake.
What?
Well, that doesn't make sense. Because he... Yeah, but there should have been nobody within that many yards of him.
I don't think. I don't know.
It's how many yards he is from the boss.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Probably.
The farther you're from the boss, the less damage it blows up for.
For Horn of Valor?
Oh.
No, Horn of
thought-
yeah, Horn of Valor is what killed me the first time. The second time was my fault from the spear. I don't know.
So how do you reduce the damage from Horn of Valor?
I just pop the cooldown and live through it.
You can run out for
Yeah, probably
the cast.
Yeah, you have to run out.
Yeah.
Well,
So
apparently not.
It's the exact same thing as
Yeah, he casts such.
yeah, you run out and then there's raid wide damage to everyone, but if you're inside the circle when it goes off, you die.
Got it.
But you
Alright.
can't. You can't.
Unless you're paladin.
Or your warrior with shield wall.
Again,
but
again.
It's not like you're gaining that much DPS by
Right,
staying.
yeah.
Why do we gotta talk for 10 minutes every wipe? That's so annoying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
None can stand against Aya's chosen.
Only cowards fear the call of battle.
It's not ready yet.
Stand together or die alone.
Malajar,
Beware.
prepare the runes. These heroes need testing.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Behold the power granted me by the Titans!
Preparation over here.
They're pretty equal.
Cowards fear the call of battle!
It's too far away.
Well done, so far. But I will judge for myself whether you are worthy.
I need to get closer.
Malajan,
Beware.
prepare the runes. These heroes need testing.
Get the green guy to the room.
Four, three, two, one.
Behold the power granted me by the Titans!
It's still recharging.
It seems I have been too gentle. Have at thee!
Pace change.
Get out of the gold.
A shocking weakness!
Run the tornadoes out.
A shocking weakness!
Do we want lust?
Yes.
Alright, I get scared.
Second pot.
Feel the fury of the storm!
Get in the middle.
Feel the fury of the storm!
You want to heal her up?
Yep.
Yes.
A shocking weakness!
Place one healer. Get one up.
A shocking weakness! Feel the fury of
Get
the
out of the
storm.
goal.
A shocking weakness!
We're gonna run out of room.
A shocking weakness!
We should move to the middle pretty soon again.
Or kill it.
Your
Yeah,
worth
or kill
is
it.
proven.
Dude, Phil,
Don't
you got
release.
wrecked by Frost.
Hell yeah will
I got
fall,
wrecked
but I
on the
will at
pole.
long
I
last
fucked
be
up and I
free
hit the
of the
trinket.
curse that binds me here.
The switch trinket shortcut.
Oh. You
Yeah.
should go to a easier spec where you don't move for 10 seconds on the opener. You press 3 buttons and then wait 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I can't loot that right now. I can't loot that right now.
Oh, no way.
Complete your quest.
I get to look like this?
My Valajar.
I want his beard.
Remember, life
Oh,
is
yeah.
nothing without valor.
Defeat hell yeah. And then gather 1,000
I get
Valajar
the
fragments.
chains of the chosen dead appearances.
Let me
Oh.
roll on that strength verse.
1,000
Oh.
Valajar soul fragments.
Damn, you want that,
That
right?
OP stat stick. I'd imagine on heroic and above that's gonna be a much more difficult
I
fight.
think on heroic gear, that's when you have to pop the spears.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty easy. The only thing I think that we would need to change is when the middle gets filled up, moving towards the back of the room instead of on the sides because we just ran out of room.
Right.
User left your channel.
So, how do we go to the next boss?
I think
Talk
Odin
to
has
him.
a dialogue.
Nobody wants this shit, for real?
It's 860.
Those risks were like a 1% upgrade.
Oh, we get to be like, oh, not quite. I thought we were gonna
There's a
get
bit
to
of
be
a
like
letdown at the end.
warriors.
I'm out
Oh,
the
you're
room.
crazy.
User joined your channel.
That took forever.
In LFR, this trash is probably easier than like the outside normal trash in the world.
Oh, I can't flame strike on these stairs, motherfucker.
Are they resurrecting?
Yeah, but they're doing something.
Ranged, kill this guy up on the right.
What guy?
There's a guy
Look up.
on the right.
He's throwing
right?
firebombs.
Anyone else lagging right now?
No.
Alright, just
That's what I'd say if I was doing that much damage.
I'm Frost. Frost is terrible AoE.
Rip melee. Rogue lead.
So the soul binders put a spell on the ads that resurrects them.
Let's go kill the soul binders. Pull them all the way down. I'll combust on them.
Ooh, the damage.
Come on, where's my flame wreath?
Okay, thanks.
I need to get closer.
Oh no, I was gonna trade both of them with you, dude. I was just waiting.
Oh,
for you.
I didn't know if.
No.
Yeah.
Just waiting for you to get all too close to me and try
That's
to
right.
trade you.
I
over.
had to look it up. Porker, what level is your frost?
26.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been prepping.
What level's your fire?
29.
Okay, Jesus.
Oh, they got flame wreath. They're all dead.
That was all their Atharian layers. All that
I
AP.
figure,
Yeah,
that's a
lots of
fuck ton
AP going.
Like Phil was saying, it's not even worth it to do the world quests anymore. Some of the mythics are outpacing them for AP per hour.
Yeah. By a lot.
Yeah, time
I'm gonna go
efficiency
smoke.
wise, it's way
I'm gonna
better
put
just to
someone on
do
follow. Dan, I'm
carries.
following you. I'm gonna go smoke. Oh fuck. Who's this guy? I'll follow you.
Oh, did I blink?
Yeah,
Run into
you
Gorm
did.
and then blame Filthy.
I will do it. Fuck.
Want to pull this guy behind us? I guess so.
Stuff of nightmares.
We have another 5-minute break. We'll watch the video.
In a way, it's good that we did this tonight, because when we want to progress on it, at least it's not totally new.
Way to think positive. I'm so happy.
I mean, it's the only silver lining to the upcoming presidencies, right? Like, what do we got?
No
4 years?
more politics. It'll all be fine. We will survive.
I mean, it could be worse. I could be stuck eating
She's-
gas station sushi.
God damn it.
She's just not fearful because I have dual citizenship.
This is true.
And Trump's not allowed to go where you can, so
Here's the.
they're gonna have to figure that shit out. Like, that's our ally, and he's not allowed over there.
Are we gonna take a break while people look this up?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna take my dogs out real quick.
Who?
Who? What? What? Who?
Who?
Welcome
Break is go
back to Fatboss TV.
watch this
Today we're
boss.
having a look
So
at
go watch this
Gorm
boss.
versus
No
Hellia's
timer.
dog. In the 7.1 PTR.
I just want to know who was letting the dogs out.
So in our previous video, we showed Odin, which is the first
Damn.
boss. Gorm is the
I
second boss
get
after
it.
you kill
It's
Odin.
so meta.
Well, you don't kill him, you get him.
Like, I
He's
understand
like,
why
well
they
done.
make us fight Helya again, but I don't get the story component of why do we fight Odin again?
Gotta make sure that we're worthy, man.
Man,
User
motherfucker.
left your channel.
So
Sound
Guam
muted.
is a fairly mechanically simple fight. All it requires you to do is split up the raid into 3 different groups. And these 3 different groups are going to be soaking the 3 different breaths the boss put out. So we decided to tank the boss on square facing towards triangle, and then the range were all 25 yards away from the boss, and this was to avoid the tank mechanic where just the 2 tanks get cleaved with a 2.5 million hit. So as you can see there with the breath, we had 3 groups assigned. Each group was standing in a different breath. After you get hit from the breath, you'll have a debuff on you. This debuff requires you to soak the same breath every single time it comes up. So as you can see here, we have the fire debuff and we go stand in the fire. So this is all the first phase is. We just have the melee standing behind the boss. When the breath comes out, they move to in front of the boss. Again, this fight is quite simplistic. It has a very tight enrage, and it does do a fair amount of damage. This was normal, and I was quite surprised with the amount of damage it was putting out. So quite a nicely tuned boss, I guess. So as you can, so that was the second phase you just saw there. The boss will dash around the room. All you have to do is be on the opposite side of the boss and then run behind the boss. There'll be a large amount of raid damage going out in this section, so I suggest you have something like a tranquility or a healing tide totem or something that you can cast on the move while you're doing that, just to make sure none of the raid dies. So you'll do this phase 1 or 2 times, and that is the entire boss. The boss does have one more mechanic where he leaps onto the larger groups of players and then just does a bit of damage. It didn't really seem to do much in normal, but I assume as we get into heroic and mythic, that'll be something you want to be countering with some sort of raid cooldown.
He just loves freezing you, doesn't he?
I think it's a ground effect, dude. I think you can dodge it. I think it's just bad.
Yeah, he aims it at a certain place.
He full just jumped on me and I was by myself.
Weird.
Weird.
Charge.
Maybe he likes me.
Remember to go behind him, guys. That mechanic is far too fucking easy.
Holy shit.
It hurts though.
In the pack.
Yeah, you don't want to stand too close to him.
You can totally just stick with the wall.
Alright. Remember your color, guys.
Green purple.
Be behind
Purple drain. Couldn't spell it. Fuck, that's quick, man.
Top up Healz, top up Healz.
Yeah, you got a shield.
Oof. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, me too.
There's some kind of like debuff that stops healing on you.
Yeah, it's the Shadow Lick, I think it's.
Make sure you pop in defensives here, guys. Like, don't die to this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't die to it, please. I'll put if you lay.
Good job.
Oh, that's 8.
Sound resumed. User joined your channel.
Alright, so we good?
This is going to be an easy fight.
Yeah, this is an easy fight.
I don't think it overly matters who gets what, other than I really don't want healers to get the frost so that we can dispel the frost.
Yeah.
I imagine it'd be best for the range to get the ticking, whatever one, flame.
Yeah, the fire debuff.
Yep, because you guys can take it pretty easy. And then melee to get the other one.
I lost on the pull.
So melee get frost, range get fire, and healers get shadow.
Tanks don't do one, or tanks just go in shadow?
Looks like they just stood in shadow. Like they just stood directly in the middle. We just gotta hold hands the whole time.
And P-Shatter also go in the shadow. Actually, just pick one. It doesn't matter. Pick one.
Oh, this
just make sure you stay
fire
with it.
relic.
It does.
Is it pyro?
No. But it's my second best.
Range, stay 25 yards away from the boss. Don't get hit by shit. And don't be stacked, right?
Yes, don't be stacked.
How did you assign the breaths?
Melee will take whatever, frost. Range will take fire, and healers will take shadow. And I want every healer to dispel that frost, obviously.
I think Jake, do you see these running in place?
Yeah, I did.
Actually,
That's
does
what
it have to
happens
be
when you're
split
toolboxing
evenly, the
Overwatch.
groups?
No, as long as everyone's taking it and you stay with your same
because
one.
we'll only have 4 immediate dispels, so I'm wondering if one of you melee should take fire as well.
What debuff does the frost give you?
Frost lick. A stun.
Well, he deals more damage the less people take breath.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I want everybody to take the breath. I just...
Yeah, otherwise he gets a buff.
Just determining what breath you guys will be taking.
We're all taking a breath.
Right. Or you all should be. Is there somebody else that's not a healer that can dispel that, then? Warlocks?
One of them is stun.
Yeah, the frost is a stun. And the melee's gonna take the stun, and the healers are going to dispel them, but we only have 4 healers, so I need a warlock to dispel the last person.
I can't do it, so it has to be micro.
Okay.
Priest here would be so OP. That's the spell.
It should be fine. I don't care. You can do inner.
So it's going to be melee on the right from how we're facing them, and tanks in the middle, range split between the left and middle.
Yeah.
How do you want to assign the range for the split? Since we can't change which one we're in during the fight or we'll die.
What do you mean?
Well, it's supposed to be where if you change buffs you die, right?
Right.
So we need to split the range and assign one to the left side, one to the middle.
But why?
Because
you want it soaked
on the
evenly.
next breath.
Each of the zones does AoE damage split among all things in that area.
Right.
So we need if we have assignments, then we can have it more even for the left and middle getting split on damage taken.
I guess I don't understand what you're saying. Because I thought I had the group split.
Yeah, like, the only people not in groups is tanks, and it isn't really going to matter if there's 5 or 6 people in your group.
Well, I mean, like, which one is 3 going to be in, which one's 4 going to be in, stuff like that.
She didn't break them up that way. She broke us up by what we do.
Well, Pea Shooter should probably be in the healers because he's in the healer group, but.
Yep.
Or else Tank should be in the healers group.
Well, the tank said that they were going to take the shadow also. So I just told Pea Shooter to pick a debuff that he wants. Whatever one, I don't care. Actually, probably not Frost, so either take shadow or flame. I mean, that's why I wasn't understanding, because I thought I had split them up evenly. I was like, I
just wanted to make sure it was, like, set. So, like, for example, my group, is it going to be left or is it going to be middle for the soak?
Well, it's going to be whatever lane fire is in. I don't know if it's set every time or if you guys will have to move. I think you have to move.
I think it's fire left, shadow mid, and frost is right every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you want to be to the left. And healers want to be in the middle, and melee want to be to the right.
Okay, so I just got back a little bit ago. I've been watching the video. Have we designated which groups we're going to be in yet?
Oh my god.
No,
I said I was taking my dogs out.
Yes, you are going to be
Left
in the
side.
left-hand side with Filthy and all those
Is
wonderful
that
range
a
people.
particular color? It's purple
Red.
or... Oh, it changes every time, right?
No, we're in red permanently. We'll always be left. Except for when he does his charge run around thing. Get the fuck out of his way.
I think the breaths don't change.
Cycle
which...
now.
Okay. You're always in the same color, but I didn't know if it was always in the same position.
It's always the
See.
same position. I'll be shocked if he does more than 1 or 2 of them anyway. It's a 4-minute fight.
It's
Total DPS
normal. Let's
Yeah, we have to do
go.
half as much damage as Ursoc, guys, and we have almost as long.
On normal mode. I do see though. Coming back.
Don't underestimate us, Rachel. We can fail this.
So you guys are gonna recruit me more DPS, right? So we can go back to Mythics.
I try to make friends in my pugs, but they don't like me.
Try to make friends in LFR.
Alright, let's go.
They
Oh wait,
don't like
let's
me.
not go. Alright, let's go.
Don't blame them.
Even pugs. I kicked some healer out and...
We
opened
hero on the
warden.
pool?
5,
Yeah.
Yes.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck, I did it again. Uh-oh.
You can probably just stay right here, Cav, so we can get that shadow.
We have 6 debuffs, so.
It's not ready yet.
It's possible that mistakes were made.
Beware. Beware.
Are we not turning the boss back this way?
You can just turn him around.
Hey, they move.
Yep,
I
looks
thought
like
they
moved.
did.
Oh, the debuff falls off.
Yeah.
Normal. I don't think we're making a rage time on DPS dead.
With half the group dead.
Well, I'd like to see mechanics.
Beware.
I think you've seen him. Just
That's
don't think
pretty
people
much
moved out the
all
fuck of the charge. Don't multiple people
Alright.
get hit with the charge.
I think I messed up there.
I didn't
That's
want to
me
leave
that
my
time.
room.
It changes.
It's like, yeah, carry me, Jerry.
Beware.
Carry me.
And they said it doesn't. I think so, yeah.
So I assume
Okay.
frost is that green looking shit. Well, it's not blue. I would assume frost is blue, but it's green.
User left your channel.
Can we take the boss further away from us?
Yeah, I just told him.
Oh wait,
User joined your channel.
because he has a 25-yard cleave in front of him.
Yep. Well, cone.
Yeah, but
Cone.
And it was mostly just a problem in that charge.
Charge.
Background. Yep.
We stood
So-
in the charge. All of us were like, where do we go, George?
He jumped on my ass. I couldn't do anything.
So are we sure about the colors? Because I saw people that I swear were not in Frost get stunned.
Yeah, that was my fault.
There was
I
some
was-
mistakes.
Mistakes were made, yeah.
I was in
Made.
fire instead of
Made.
frost.
But the colors don't spawn the way we
Okay,
think they
so
do.
the like purplish color, is that shadow or is
Shadow,
that
yeah.
Frost?
That's shadow.
Green puke is frost, apparently.
So
It's
it was right.
water.
Shadow's in the middle, fire's on the side, Frost is on the right side.
Well, in
But
the
it
beginning,
It changed.
When
It
he
does
After
change.
Shadow was on
Charged.
the left first.
yeah,
Okay.
shadow was on the
Charged.
left first.
Alrighty. Just pay attention, I guess.
Yeah, keep track of whatever debuff you end up with. Make sure you stay in that one the whole time.
Yeah. That's probably the right way to do it. My body is ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not gonna get in your right colors?
I thought we said just go to the one you get.
when was that said?
Right before this poll, no?
No.
No?
Oh man, I'm tired.
Also, like, do get a debuff.
Beware.
You're sleeping here to charges. Okay, here's the charge. Try to get him positioned on that
I
bridge
can't
after.
use that item yet.
Be ideal.
Ooh, invulnerable class down.
Beware.
No movement speed to get out of charge.
Guardian's Breath in 2.
That's enough room, right, for you guys? Good range.
Beware. Beware.
Charge.
Roaring.
Beware.
One minute.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Can I
Is this like the enrage?
Yeah, the enrage is D12. Can't believe we were struggling with it the second time.
Never mind, just kill it.
That was the enrage though. Oh,
Well
two.
fought. Now onward to Helya. This day her treachery shall be ended.
It took a while to get 1,000 dragons.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Where does it say that we killed this in guild? Or died to it?
And and today's updates, like the
It
updates.
says defeated Grum.
But he said it immediately.
Maybe he was watching.
What a creeper.
Maybe he's in...
Someone might have whispered him and had auto VM reply time.
Yeah, maybe.
So stir trash.
Yeah.
Oh no! Odin's mighty champions have come to end my reign. Whatever shall I do? So kind of you to deliver your souls to me. It will save my Valkyr the trouble of fetching them from the surface world.
Incoming?
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I'm out of range.
Come, mortals. You have earned an eternity of torment.
So, we watching another video? Yeah, I'm watching this video.
Up to you, bro. I linked it earlier. I don't know if anyone watched it. This one has quite a few mechanics.
User left your channel.
It's a 3-phase fight.
Sound muted.
Hello and welcome to Fat Boss Bite Size. Today we're going to be taking a bite out of the Moral Souls 5-man dungeon on Mythic. This video is going to assume that you know the basics of 5-man dungeons like not standing in fire, try and stun ads, and like Hello and welcome back to Fat Boss TV. Today we're having a look at Healz in the Trial of Valor on the 7.1 PTR.
So this is the last boss in this raid, and it's quite an epic encounter. It's a 3-phase fight, and it has various different callbacks to the Moral Souls 5-man dungeon, except this time, of course, you get to do a far larger dent into Healz's face than you did previously. Now do note before we do cover this boss and explain all the abilities and how you may have to tackle them once they hit live servers, this is a preview of the encounter. As soon as this boss is available next week, we'll do a guide for her as well as for Gorm and Odin, so look out for those on our channel soon. And also, if you've come to this video looking primarily just for Phase 3 tips, unfortunately we didn't get into Phase 3. However, Phase 3 has a lot of mechanics from both Phase 1 and 2, and they're basically merged together and you have to deal with all of them at the exact same time. So if you can get a good understanding of Phase 1 and 2, you'll probably be okay with 3. And that's what we're going to spend the rest of the video on, talking about every single ability that you have to deal with, how we dealt with it, and our general feedback of the encounter as well. So let's go straight into it. Let's talk about Phase 1.
Now, Healz has a set of abilities that she'll be using throughout Phase 1 on a rotation until she hits 65% health, where she'll swim away and Phase 2 will begin. So let's talk about those abilities. One of them is Orb of Corruption. This will make several purple orbs spawn near players and fixate them. These orbs will pulse out AoE damage to anyone nearby, and if you are hit by one of these pulses, you'll gain a debuff which increases the damage you take from these orb pulses by 100%. So you want to remain spread for when the orbs are about to come in so you don't get all of them on top of one another and you might get caught out, and then you just want to kite the orbs away from the group towards the edges of the room so you don't have a bunch of orbs flying around that everyone needs to dodge. Another one of her abilities that will come in quite often is Tentacle Strike. This will make a tentacle spawn in one of two locations, either right next to Healz or at the far back of the platform. This tentacle will then slam into the ground, dealing damage which is split between everyone that is hit by it within its targeting area. However, if nobody is hit by this tentacle, then it will just do an absolutely huge amount of damage to your raid and most likely one-shot you. So the idea is, of course, is that you soak it. We decided to have as many people as possible stand within the tentacle that spawned near Healz, as melee and the majority of the raid were nearby. However, with the tentacle that spawned away from Healz at the back of the room, we just decided to have one person stand within it and soak it with an immunity, such as Turtle or Ice Block. This way, nobody else had to move towards it, and general raid damage was lowered. You just got to make sure that you do soak each one of these tentacle strikes, otherwise you're in for a whole world of pain.
Now, an ability that you saw in the 5-man version of the encounter is also in play here in the raid. The boss will apply a debuff called Taint of the Sea to multiple players in your raid. While you have this debuff, you take a very high amount of ticking damage, and as a result, you have to dispel it because otherwise it's just a pain to heal. When that player is dispelled though, they'll leave a large green swirly circle on the ground, which will then explode a short time afterwards, and if you're stood in it, you're going to die. Now this debuff always seemed to apply to the tank, which was pretty annoying because really you want to instantly dispel them, and even on the tank you kinda should, but it does make things awkward when it comes down to the bile water breath. Now this gigantic cone is always placed on top of your tank that is top of threat. It deals a large amount of damage and applies a debuff which reduces your armor by 100% for 30 seconds, so this forces you to taunt after each breath. You just taunt on one, as simple as that. If a tank has the Taint of the Sea debuff, we actually found it better to wait until the breath was finished to dispel it, just to make sure the tank wasn't forced to move and then suddenly have the breath on the entire raid. And if the breath does hit the raid, it's not only an issue because it does damage and also applies a horrible debuff, but the breath also spawns a load of slimes. Now these slimes don't do anything apart from sit there and channel for 20 seconds. At the end of this 20-second channel, the blobs will explode, which causes them to die, but it also causes them to deal a massive amount of damage to the raid, and also spawn a large pool of green goo, which deals ticking damage to anyone that stood inside it. However, the less health the blobs have when they actually finish their channel, the less damage they'll deal to the raid, and also the smaller the pool of shit will be. So as soon as the breath came in, we just had our tank stood on the edges of the platform, not too far over though, because if you're right on the edges, the boss will actually spawn the blobs right on top of the platforms on your left and your right hand side. If that happens, you're pretty much fucked, because otherwise you have to run around and kill them. Not good. So just make sure that you're not completely right up against the edges. The blobs will spawn, get all your DPS to switch them, and just blow them up as much as you possibly can. You can actually kill all of them. We managed to do that a couple of times. But once this hits live servers, I doubt that will be the case every single time. And that's all the abilities that you have to deal with in Phase 1. As you can see, you know, there isn't too many of them and they're not particularly difficult to deal with. But if you do mess up on them in one way or another, you are definitely going to be punished for it. The damage from the orbs or the slam on the ground, or even just not killing the blobs quick enough, is just deadly. Everything in this phase is deadly. But if you do manage to deal with all those abilities and you get the boss to 65% health, you will transition into Phase 2. But keep in mind, going into this phase, you really don't want blobs up. We did this a couple of times, and almost every time it did happen, it was a wipe. This next phase is all about controlling and killing off ads, and if you go into the phase with even more ads right from the start, it's a wipe. So yeah, make sure you don't transition with blobs up.
Now, as soon as you enter Phase 2, she will retreat away from the encounter area and you'll no longer be fighting her directly. Instead, multiple things will happen at once. A massive tidal wave will go across the room, and although it deals very little damage at the moment, each time these waves do come in, and they will be coming in quite frequently, they will be dealing more and more damage each time she sends one your way. Now, on this first tidal wave, 2 large ads will arrive on these little ghost boats. You will have 1 Grime Lord to deal with and 1 Nightwatch Mariner to deal with. Now, we decided to kill the Nightwatch Mariner first because of the Lantern of Darkness, and if you've done the 5-man, you realise why, and this is like a super empowered version. If he's up for too long, he will start channeling this ability, and it'll deal a ton of ticking damage to the raid over 6 seconds, and this damage, on top of everything else that is going on, is super, super deadly. So, we make sure that we nuke this guy off nice and quickly. On top of this, he does have a couple other things that he'll be doing. He has Ghostly Rage, which will increase his attack speed by 30% for 6 seconds. Just have your tank use active mitigation for this. It isn't a huge amount of damage going in on them. However, for the raid to worry about is an ability called Give No Quarter. Just like the mini-boss before Hellier in the Maw of Souls, this will just make a ghostly shadow come towards a player and deal damage to them if they're stood in that area. However, unlike the 5-man version, you do have a white swirly circle to indicate exactly where it's going. Just make sure you move from it and don't take the extra damage. Now, the Nightwatch Mariner will fall pretty quickly. However, the Grime Lord, that's a slightly different story. This guy has a ton more health, and he's very unfriendly towards your melee, mainly because of an ability called Sludge Nova. This is a stomp dealing a large amount of damage to anyone within 15 yards, and it'll also knock them back, so you got to make sure that you move away from it, which means that you'll have downtime while you're trying to fight him if you're a melee DPS. On top of this, he has an ability that he'll cast on the tank called Anchor Slam. This will do a large burst of damage to that tank and anyone nearby, knocking them into the air and causing them to take 400% extra damage for 6 seconds. This hurts a lot, and if melee get hit by this, they're almost certainly one-shot. For the tanks, we just made sure that they used a large cooldown for this, or if it was really bad and they didn't have a large cooldown, we just had the other tank taunt off of them when the Anchor Slam was cast. Now, apart from just fucking over your melee the whole time, he also has an ability called Fetid Rot. This is a debuff placed on a few members of the raid which will deal ticking damage to them, whilst reducing the healing they take by 15% per stack. Now, the stacks will fall off over the course of the duration, just make sure you spot heal them if needed, but once the debuff has timed out on a player, they'll do a burst of damage to anyone within 5 yards and spread the debuff to them. So as a result of this, you definitely need to be spread, because otherwise it will spread like a plague throughout your entire group. As soon as you got the debuff on you, make sure nobody is nearby you so you can drop it off before it spreads throughout your group. Now, apart from these 2 large adds that you have to deal with, you also notice that there's a bunch of tentacles around the room. You have 3 at the back and 3 around each of the elevated platforms at the sides of the room. These tentacles don't do anything, however they need to be killed off in order for you to get into phase 3. So you want to be dealing as much damage to the 2 big adds as you possibly can, whilst cleaving as much damage as possible onto the tentacles. We decided with the first adds that we got to tank them near the tentacles at the back of the room, as you won't always be able to fight downstairs because there'll be a bunch of waves there, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So we made sure that we used the time that we had downstairs to deal as much damage to the tentacles as possible, whilst killing off the 2 giant adds that are absolutely annihilating your raid. Now, shortly after you kill off those 2 big adds, you'll see the 3rd type of add in this phase, which is a decaying minion. A bunch of these will spawn all around the room, and they'll just fixate a random player and melee hit them. And these melee hits don't do that much damage. However, they do gain a stacking damage buff that will just keep ramping up. And around the 10 to 15 stack marks, each one of these melee hits is actually hitting pretty goddamn hard, so hopefully the adds are dead by then. When they do die, they will leave a big pool of green shit on the floor. This green shit will just deal ticking damage to anyone stood inside, so it's kind of shit if it's in an area that you're trying to fight in. However, this goo is washed away when any of the waves go through the encounter area. In order to deal with these mobs, we just tried to group them up and CC them together and just AoE them down. Luckily, you can funnel them into certain choke points, such as the staircases on either sides of the room, which you will be using, as on a timer, Helya will bombard the raid with several waves in a row. And in order to avoid them, you need to retreat to one of the elevated platforms. During this time, we decided just to clear up any leftover decaying minions. We generally had the range DPS deal with that, whilst having the melee DPS and anyone who's left over deal as much damage to the tentacles whilst you're on that platform. Once the waves have subsided, the last wave that will come in will give you 1 new Grime Lord and 1 new Nightwatch Mariner, and the phase will just repeat from there. So the whole idea of this phase seems to just be dealing as much damage to the tentacles, whilst making sure that you don't get overwhelmed with either the big adds or too many of the decaying minions. And then otherwise it's just choreographed movement, making sure the raid moves as a single unit to the correct places at the correct time, because if anyone happens to go to the wrong platform during a wave phase, they might have an add or 2 on them and they'll get some damage on them and they're most likely going to die very, very quickly. However, if you all move as one unit, you can go up on one of the elevated platforms, clear out all the tentacles, come back down, clear out any of the tentacles in the lower area, and then when the new set of waves come in, you can then go up onto the other elevated platform and clear up there. That's the whole idea. It's just this sort of very slow, arduous stance as you're trying to kill off all of these adds, whilst trying to get into phase 3 by killing off the tentacles as soon as you possibly can.
And as we said at the beginning, we didn't get into phase 3. When we
Sound resumed.
I have many, many wares. Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer. Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you. Good fortune to our friends.
That should be enough time. I watched all of it and took a smoke break. What?
Everybody back then.
I think you DC'd.
I did. It happens whenever I tab out, like to my other screens or whatever.
Are you running it in windowed mode?
No.
That's why. You have 2 monitors?
3.
If you set in your system settings to full screen windowed, it won't DC you when you tab out.
No. Oh, it's windowed full screen.
Oh, then I have no idea. I blame Dano. Fucking Jake should fix it. He's a computer guy.
So I'm having huge frame rate issues in here in windowed full screen.
Really?
Yeah, like I was at 14 for some reason. Like I keep lagging on all these boss fights. I just put it to windowed and it went up over 100. Oh, back down to 14.
I'm lagging, but it's mostly mental. I'm so fucking tired. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight.
User joined your channel.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Wow, this is worth like, what, 11,000 plus AP?
Alright, we good?
Yeah.
Everybody ready? Everybody read? Everybody kind of understand?
How do the orbs function?
They spawn on somebody and then you kite them away from everyone.
They just blow up after a certain amount of time?
Yeah, you just don't want it. I don't know that they blow up, but they
No,
definitely
those
deal
are the
damage
globes.
inside of them and then they just go away.
Those are the water globes that blow up. The ads.
What we do need to deal with is if we're going to be doing an immunity rotation on the back tentacle.
If you could soak it, just call it out and say you'll immune it.
Okay, Phil is mentally not here anymore, so I'll repeat what he said. If you have an immunity and the tentacle spawns in the back, we need one person to be in it and just pop your immunity. Otherwise, you'll die. On the front one, everyone shares it. Anyone that can get into it shares it.
So do we want a immunity rotation back there then? Who do we have?
I think we just split up in the back, and then if it's close to you, call it.
It does happen pretty quick, so...
The two mages and the hunters are the ones that... yeah, I guess just the two mages and the two hunters.
We should have more than enough people.
What kind of damage does it
work?
I don't know, but the fat boss guy said hunters work. Are you saying if Bop will work?
Right. Nature damage?
Ideally, the one that's in the front where you would be, Phenom, we should all soak. There's no reason not to. Everybody's going to be around that area. It's the loss of DPS when you ideally don't want half the raid running across the platform to get to the one in the back, you know? It's much less painful to just send one person that could immune. And it's a pretty fucking long fight.
We'll also have to be careful if it spawns in the same place twice and you can't soak it again.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we good? Did everybody get a flask?
Yes. The other thing is we need to decide which side we're going to go first to funnel the ads into.
What was that?
So during this second phase, the wave comes in and 2 big ads spawn, but towards the end of that phase, a bunch of ads are spawning, and whenever they die, they leave green goo on the ground. But you funnel them up this ramp. The Fat Boss guy just did this side first, so we'll just do that. It doesn't matter. You have to do both sides during that phase. But there's going to be tentacles up here as well that we have to DPS down at the same time. And so there's tentacles all around the room. Once we kill all those tentacles, that's when the phase ends. So the 2 big ads, they tanked them right here and cleaved down the ads and the tentacles at the same time. And then all the little ads that spawn, they fixate somebody, and then you can just funnel them up the staircase and just AoE them down and kill the tentacles at the same time. Because also at that point, waves are going to continuously be coming, and we have to be up on one of the platforms to avoid it.
Right.
Then we repeat. The big ads will come again, and then we take them up the stairs once the other ads spawn. And the ad that we kill first is the, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the more human looking one, not the big sludge belcher thing.
It's the one that has the Lantern of Darkness and the 5-man.
Yeah.
Night Watch Mariner.
There you go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just killing ads, avoiding stuff, and keeping stuff out of the raid.
Right. Yeah.
Alright, let's just go.
Jake's excited.
So excited. So many mechanics for us to fuck up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's not like we were even close to the enrage on that dog, so.
Hunters, y'all want to be towards the right side for the soak, and we'll cover the left. Kill these sledges. The less health they have, the smaller the patch they leave.
Four, 3,
Good job.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2,
I accidentally
1.
Oh, I got you. Sorry. Yeah, first and free.
Beware.
I got it. Oh no, Hunter's got it.
Beware.
Tremble, quake.
4, 3, 2.
I just got that.
Too far.
Yeah,
Kill
okay.
the ads. Ranged, get these ones up top.
Let the shadows take you.
Just gonna pop cooldowns and look through this.
4,
Do I have your
2,
attention?
1.
Mine forever.
Yeah, if you point the boss too far away, it shoots them up top.
Spawns them all over the place.
3, 2, 1.
Can we get up the healer, please?
Says he has Ankh.
Darkness upon your soul.
Beware.
Tremble, quake.
It's not ready yet.
Too far again.
Your attention.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Darkness upon your soul.
4, 3,
Nice job, ranged.
1.
Phase 2.
Alright. the Night Watchman first, bring him to the back, cleave him down.
I can't drink any more yet.
Which one you get taken off? You got the Mariner?
Yep.
Right between these.
The water hurts like a bitch.
Okay, this phase should not be hard for us. We're killing these things really fast.
Yeah.
Once this last tentacle goes down, we need to take this guy up towards the platform. Yeah, we need to start moving.
Beware. The waves.
Hunters, go to work.
Barrage.
AoE stuns work as well.
No, we put poop on the ad.
Alright, we can jump off. We don't have to go through this green stuff. Kill the Mariner again. We want to take him to the other platform. Cleave down the tentacles.
No! Tank going down?
Damn, that Mariner died fast.
They're not even getting a lantern off, so good.
Beware.
Got so many ads.
Stun him, freeze him, do whatever you can.
All of the poop. I'm down.
Too much poop.
It's a shitty situation.
We probably still need to be up. We're taking too much damage. Oh.
There's a guy up there.
I have the Mariner.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals. Odin will never be free. Another soul drowned.
A lot of
You'll
fucking
catch
damage.
your death of cold.
I think Healz is supposed to be tanked right now.
Beware.
I don't know if she's not targetable.
I was gonna say, I didn't see her back when everybody
Yeah, she wasn't.
died.
Barely worth my time.
Our main problem there was we let the ads get up the hill too fast. So we didn't leave ourselves room on that next ad phase to go, like, to have anywhere to go.
So just chain stun, chain slow.
Yeah, Frost Nova.
Okay.
Come, mortals.
If
You
Typhoon,
have
whatever you
earned
can
an eternity
use.
of torment.
Do you think the melee should help try to get him low, or just let the range take care of it and kill the big ad?
I mean, if you can hit him without taking damage, then yeah. But most of those should be able to die just by AoE cleave. I mean, when we get up there, just probably go to work on those tentacles, I would imagine. We also probably jumped down too soon before the wave phase was over once we killed the tentacles on the right.
But if the goes up top, then it probably doesn't get cleared by the waves.
Yeah, it has to
Yeah.
be hit by the waves to get cleared. So that's another reason we want them to die lower.
Yeah, we can't bring them all up to the top and just zerg them.
Ideally, you want them to die somewhere on the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay, you might put the warlock portals like going up to the top, so if the stairs are blocked or it's hard to get up here. Like, you can just port up to the top. Might be better than across the room.
Yeah, Blizzard doesn't like that.
Like the geometry doesn't like that, or
not so far.
Yeah, there's pathing issues on that second platform.
Found one.
You'll probably notice your pet's not going up there as well. Or getting stuck up there.
That's why I keep sacrificing it.
Heartless warlocks.
This is where it'd be nice to have that Death Knight AoE grip.
Yeah.
The new doesn't have a Death Knight?
He probably does. It's probably not very geared though, since
Where's
James
James?
and Kyle were Death Knights.
Where is James?
You want me to level my Death Knight?
His
get my Death Knight?
computers. Did the porn like take over his computer? What happened to James?
I'll discuss that later. Are you ready?
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
We probably don't need hero for first phase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drown in despair, lapdogs of Odin!
We're taking it too close to the wall, right? For the breath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't point it that far.
So like whereabouts, wherever I am tapped,
There should
and I'll
be.
move
Yeah.
over just a little. There you go. I'll move over the group.
The cold kiss of the sea!
Okay, and now
The
I'll grab that.
shadows take you.
Range, get the ones in the back so melee can get the front ones.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That's a breath. Oh, 5 seconds.
Let the shadows take you. Do I have your attention?
That's annoying.
Do you get knocked back?
Yeah.
That's what happened to
Bill,
the I got
Nix, and
knocked back into it.
Pinnacle in the back's you.
Yeah.
Relish the cold kiss of the sea.
4,
Alright, Range, get the ones in the back.
1.
Let the shadows take you.
It's too far away.
4, 3, 2,
Touchy,
1.
touchy.
Four, 3,
Express
2,
command 4.
1.
Let the shadows take you.
It's still recharging.
Relish the cold kiss of the sea.
Ow.
Do I have your attention?
4, 3, 2,
Soak that, guys.
Let the shadows take you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll get the marina.
Start working on the tentacles.
Soon you will join the ranks of my Cavaldir.
Watchman's up. Alright, start moving towards the right, guys. We're about to start having ads.
Move together as a group.
That was Frost Nova.
On the waves.
Much better. Good job. Alright, wait to drop down after these tentacles. Alright, that wave should end it. Yeah, let's cleave these ads by these front ones.
Just sludge.
Beware. On the waves.
Alright, if we get these down in time, we shouldn't have another ads phase, really. Alright, 2 more big ads.
Your efforts are for
I'll jump over, grab the other side.
Helia should be tankable now. Yeah, she's targetable now.
Lost.
I got her. Just burn the ads.
Stack up.
The cold will shatter you.
Alright, apparently we need to catch the things that she throws out when she vomits this time. I
Watch
think.
out,
And despair.
Okay, I got breath.
Alright, I didn't see anything to catch there.
Shatter you.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
I can't use that item yet.
Kill the ad.
The cold will shatter you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We got 2 big reses. Do we want Tattle out?
Yeah, might as well.
The cold will shatter you.
4, 3, 2.
Can we get this ad back here taunted?
That was breath of me.
I got it.
Another soul drowned.
Crap.
Second
You
pot.
catch
Wasn't
your
a safe
death
place to
of
be.
Cold.
4, 3, 2,
Get Tavish up.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the water a little, so be careful.
Survive to the waves, it should clear all that.
You'll catch your
Anybody
death
get Tavish?
of cold.
I can't get line sight of him.
Okay.
You have to come up here, near Helia.
Beware.
I'm like under the little ridge. Thank you.
You'll catch your death of cold.
Beware. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mine! Mine forever!
Kill that
The
mariner.
Mariner.
Kill the mariner.
You'll catch your death of cold!
4, 3, 2, 1.
The cold will shatter you!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Another soul drowned!
My mana is low.
Kill these ads, guys.
You'll catch your
Down.
death
Beware.
of cold!
Alright, tunnel the boss.
2, 1. Beware.
Keep bearing up, phenomenon.
Mine! You'll catch your death of cold!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Another
Gallon's not
soul
thinking.
drowned!
Lion's not thinking.
The cold will shatter you!
2%, come on.
4, 3, 2,
Another
1.
soul drowned!
It's still recharging.
Another soul drowned!
Not enough mana.
You will kiss soon. The halls of valor will
That's
fall.
0% white though.
Odin's last
So,
days are upon him.
That phase, what we missed was kiting the orb. It covered way too much ground for us and it was just killing people. Micro did it well, where he kind of ran up top and then jumps down. But we just had it all in front of the boss and it killed our tanks, it looked like. Did it target either of you?
Mortals, you
What
have
got us
earned an
was, I think
eternity
he
of
overshot the boss. Maybe you got knocked up, Tab, is that what happened?
After you were dead?
No, when you died in the water. Did you
Yeah.
get knocked up? Yeah, that's what I thought.
I got knocked up and it was moving me forward and not backwards, so I got hit in the water.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're a melee and you get that whatever it is that spawns all the green crap on the ground, don't try to stay DPSing the boss because you just basically take up all the space for anyone to keep DPS. It's a net loss. So just try to keep it tidy and keep space for everyone else. I saw Valadin heroic leap out. That's a great way to kind of overlap it. Use your skill set.
Make sure you guys repair. Or it would be a good idea for you to repair.
Repair, motherfuckers.
Alright.
This is a Trump presidency.
We got this.
This is a Trump present.
He's tired. He's gonna make less sense than usual.
Okay. I'm tired.
Putting up my other gateway.
Alright, last political comment. I read the funniest
Of the
thing.
night?
Yeah, of the night. It said that Hillary Clinton was so hated that she lost her own rigged election.
It's true. That's not a joke.
Bernie would have beat Trump. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, Bernie would have beat him.
Bernie was the man.
Any Democrat could have beat him, I think.
But Hillary.
5, 4, 3,
Repot.
Sweet meteor of death almost won.
Drown in despair, lapdogs of Odin!
Four, 3, 2,
Shiver,
beware.
tremble, quake!
Range,
Let
get the back.
shadows take you.
Hunters just hit everything.
It's not ready yet.
4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the shadows take you. Do I have your attention?
Beware.
Tremble, quake.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Next tentacle strike, 5 seconds. Gonna come during this ad phase. Watch out.
Let the shadows take you.
4, 3, 2,
Do I have
1.
your attention?
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Darkness upon your soul.
Tentacle strike in 3.
Relish the cold kiss of the sea.
Beware.
Touchy.
I got it. Oh, or not.
I got it.
Soon you will join the ranks of my Cavaldir.
We have to kill these globes.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Alright, start transitioning to the right.
As a group.
Beware.
Or shockwave.
Lurks within the fog.
I'm out of range.
Got ads coming up.
I just got gripped to the other side.
Looks like the big guy did it.
Yeah, big guy does do it.
Yeah, it was him. I just was letting you guys know.
Sledge.
He scorpioned you. He was like, get over here.
Phil, you go Ice or Nova first.
Big kills on Tavish. Just solo take this Inkerson.
I can't use that item yet.
Beware.
Doom lurks within the fog.
It's too far away.
It's only 40 seconds. We're fine.
Alright, Pop, what cooldown do you have? We need these ads down or else we're gonna get another phase.
The bonding of tentacles are still alive.
And get these bottom ones down. We're about to have another 2 ads, so... Oh, here they come.
How long till combat res?
6.
Take him over to the other guy. Oh, we're gonna have to go to the other ledge again, it looks like.
I'm moving there.
Your efforts are for naught, mortals.
Grab the
Odin
grid.
will never
Come on.
be free.
Get together, guys. Get together. What happened there?
Another soul drowned.
That was
We were
me.
behind
Fuck.
on damage.
The boss is up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Killed all the
get down.
tentacles. You have to, like, you can't kill the tentacles except... I can't talk, sorry.
Days are upon him.
Until we're ready to phase the ball.
Right, until we're ready to fight it, so... Well, the guy that can't even, like, finish a sentence is finishing mine.
we were behind on damage on the tentacles on the top, and then it kind of snowballed.
Yeah.
So our first phase, we didn't get ads down fast enough, so then we didn't transition to the tentacles up top fast enough, and then we didn't transition to the ads when they spawned fast enough, and then it just... That's why we got that third set of ads at the end.
You said all that fast enough, though. I'm pretty impressed. No fun, no funny.
Yeah, we were definitely behind just from the get-go. Like, on the first tentacles down here with the ads.
Yeah.
I blame Trump. Make DPS great again.
Well, we were killing the slimes when we transitioned, and we didn't need to, because the wave would clean them.
Well, the wave
Does it
doesn't
kill them
clear
if they
the
still have a
ads,
life,
does it?
though?
It just clears the goo on the ground.
It clears the goo.
Right, but the... When we transitioned, there were still 2 ads up.
Can I get a tome, Olive?
She has the bar real quick.
Huh?
She went to the
in here.
bathroom.
Oh. Anybody got a tome? I'm gonna put living bomb on this motherfucker. No tomes. Yeah. Ah, look at that. We got a tome.
Are you using bow?
I'm about to.
User left your channel.
Alright, I won't use it then.
We don't necessarily need the single target as much as we need the boom, you know?
Yeah, we definitely need boom. Goes the dynamite.
You need to stutter more when you say it, and
Sorry,
boom
I
goes
just
the dynamite.
really fucking tired. Bada boom.
So if we're gonna get the third set of ads, we probably want to make sure we don't push her below 65 till we've got them cleaned up on the beginning.
Say it again?
Like, if there's still ads up from the breath, we don't want to push her below
User joined your
65
channel.
on phase 1.
Why is that?
Because people were still killing the, like, slime ball ads.
Yeah, but we handled it. It was fine. It wasn't there that fell behind. We were okay. We do need to be careful. If all 4 of those were up and they all had full health, we would have fell behind and then snowballed.
So I think what we should do during that first phase, instead of people being over on the left side here, not for first phase, in the second phase, instead of people being over here, if you're not melee, you should already be leaning
Right
towards
here.
the side.
Yep.
So we're already organized so that the ads aren't spawning all over the place. Like so much responsibility now.
I had it on you before. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, so just be put to this side because they fixate on people. And we just need them to all funnel together. That's really what it came down to, is us not killing those ads fast enough, and it snowballed on us.
Did you want to set a order for the people who go back for the tentacle instead of fighting over it during the fight?
Well, I suggested that, but I was told no.
Has it been an issue? I think we've soaked all of them, right?
I've seen
been
it
pretty
multiple times where
seamless.
2 people go back there. And that's a loss of DPS.
Yeah, I guess so. Doesn't matter to me. You want to go pea shooter?
How
me?
often is it?
It rotates because it goes front or back. and if it goes in the back, then we have to. I think it's like every 15 seconds is what it was, 17 seconds, something like that.
All right. Do you just want to go down the list, and I can? Do you guys all have raid frames on?
Yeah, but mine's ordered by roll.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. So pea shooter, you, filthy, pickle, micro.
I don't go back there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
warlocks can't. The other true can do it last. That should be plenty.
So pea shooter, Dane, filthy, true focus. Let's do this.
Is this dude really bragging about killing Mythic Nathendra tonight?
Just ignore them. They're trolls.
Like,
are you in general
Or they
chat?
just got it down and they're excited, okay? Let them have their moment.
But like,
Probably elected Trump too.
Dude,
the bad players killed that 3 weeks ago.
Dude just big D'd him, put Mythic Xavius.
No,
He doesn't even have it.
He doesn't have it. Yeah, exactly. It
Oh,
says
he-
in progress.
Oh.
People
The
fall
other-
for it because I don't click it. Alright, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drown in despair, lapdogs of Odin!
And yes, you're very confused.
4, 3, 2,
Beware! Tremble! Quake!
Ranged on back ads.
Four, 3, 2,
It's still recharging.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the shadows take you!
Beware.
Do I have your attention?
Whose soak is this?
That's in the front. Oh no, it was in the back. Alright, mine's next. Yeah, it's every 20 seconds.
Relish the cold kiss of the sea!
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the shadows take you!
Four, 3, 2,
Do I have your attention?
Alright, that's in the front. So it's still me, Phil.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let the shadows take you!
Beware.
Tremble! Quake!
Beware.
Touchy!
4,
This is me.
2.
No, I got it, It's me.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one's me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Phase 2.
Alright,
Soon you
Ranged
will join the ranks
towards
of
the
my
right.
Cavaldir!
Start wrecking these tentacles.
Alright, group up. Here come ads. Stay together. Let them get here.
Beware.
Frost Noving.
Push up.
Melee should probably move to the tentacles.
These fixate, right? So.
Yeah, good point. Alright, these are the ads. We gotta get this tentacle down. We need to kill the tentacle beneath us with this ad.
Gripped over. Wanna drag over the tentacles?
Alright, once this tentacle goes down, we need to position on the ramp to the left. Alright, here comes the ads. We can get it when we drop down to the other side. Get
Yeah.
to the ramp.
Beware.
Doom lurks within the fog.
Much better. Good job.
Ouch. We reach him. Well, okay, I should just give him room to get down.
Yeah, ranged, we can shoot that bottom one. I see a warlock doing that. Good.
Please make sure you grab
great job.
Travis
We
on the way
should
down.
get these ads and then hell
Your
yeah.
efforts are for naught, mortals. Odin will never be free.
I tell you.
You'll catch your death of cold.
If you're fixated by that, keep the area clean for everyone around you. Use your skills to overlap if you can.
The cold will shatter you.
Beware. 3, 2, 1.
Another ad, get it?
I have the ad.
You'll catch your death of cold.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The cold
Get the tiny
will
ad.
shatter you.
4, 3, 2,
And despair.
I have it.
Find a safe space till the next
You'll
wave,
catch your
and
death
this will all get
of
cleared.
cold.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Corner, let me just drag this over here.
How long to the next wave?
It's not up yet, so we have a little while.
Okay.
4, 3.
The entire spot's filled, so.
1. Beware.
Here comes water.
Yeah, my timer isn't showing it.
Mine isn't.
You'll catch your death of cold.
Really have like 80 man punters on this boss for some reason.
1.
Okay, I'm breath, I'll take ad.
The ad.
Just gonna have to go down the middle this time.
Please don't drop that shit on me.
So get out of the middle. Anyone but the tank, get out of the middle. It has a wide breath. Use your second pots if you have them.
There's a
or
really
haven't
small
yet.
safe spot for melee on the right.
The cold will shatter you.
Or what used to be.
3, 2, 1.
We can probably just burn the boss. Don't even worry about the ads. Let them kill whoever they want. Hopefully Phil.
Is it Brett?
You'll catch your death
3,
of
1.
Just burn it.
my reign cannot end.
Head of the curve, guys. Head of the curve.
Phil,
The
you should
good
have came up
players
here.
killed this days ago.
Hmm?
You should have came up
This
here. I
came out
swear I was
yesterday.
yes.
Where?
Were you on the ledge up top?
It's been on PTR for a long ass time.
Oh yeah.
It was, so.
But this is live.
So the good players did kill it. Days ago, weeks ago.
The PTR for this came out when Emerald Nightmare opened.
Yeah.
So literally people killed this before we even killed Emerald Nightmare.
It came out
No,
like 2 days before
actually,
Mythic Emerald Nightmare.
They nerfed this twice. It wasn't downed on the PTR until I think a week and a half or 2 weeks ago, something like that.
Gotcha. Dude, that guy is, well, he's misspelled grass, so it's not a macro or something he has. You're right, he is very fast about that.
He must
Has
have an
an
add-on that
add-on.
says
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
We all got the achievement though.
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
true.
Durr.
And a guild run achievement.
What could it possibly be?
What could it possibly be?
He's a fucking hacker.
It's James.
They're not mutually exclusive.
He's leveling an ult, so he has something to play with us on Friday. So at this rate, it should take about 8 weeks to finish this Valajar of Estimates quest. Maybe 6.
What victories do you bring me?
The Valajar soul fragments, is that what it is?
You don't think you get some from Heroic and Mythic?
Probably. What do y'all want to do now?
So it'll only take like 3 weeks. We just start clearing Mythic this week, which it's not even out, so, you know.
Well, the good players are doing it on the PPR right now.
We could do heroic of the first boss.
We could. You wanna?
The only thing different is triggering the spears.
Or we could go to bed.
I say we stop for the night. Oh shit! Did I give that to myself? I did.
Or we could clear normal, so I don't
was
have
meant
to
to go
fight
to
it.
pickle.
Cause you want to raid on Friday, right?
I want to make sure we have enough people online to do fucking Mythic, or Nightmare tomorrow.
We gotta find more bad players.
Well,
we
Annie
do.
and Ben will be back. Hopefully Nopster is back.
Hopefully Norgus is alive.
Ben's back tomorrow?
Yeah, Ben's back.
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Cool.
Misty can go back DPS.
Why does Odin look like a fucking
Yay.
like a crackhead Power Ranger?
You can wear your Sephu Secret.
Sephu Secret.
No, I
That's
have a
like-
better legendary than that
When
one.
you say it like that, it sounds like
Charlie the
Walmart,
Unicorn.
like Walmart lingerie. Like, oh, she's gonna wear the Sephu Secret for me.
Yeah.
My boots that I got are still not suggested to be worn even in frost. I'm wearing them just because.
Alright, we can be done for the night. I'm sorry that people didn't show up. Yell at your
It's not your
counterparts.
fault.
I'm
We'll
gonna have to
find
see new content tonight. It was-
we'll find some other shitty players. There's an endless supply.
So the new people I have invited are all a little bit low, but I figured they can be our next generation.
of shitty people. There we go.
Oh, they're gonna be our Generation X.
Yep.
They need to know that we farm Nelth's lair.
I'm sure they'll be fine with that because they need care. So.
Which one of them is Triple H?
User disconnected from your channel.
Which one's
that went over her
was
head.
upper
China doll.
And which one is Shawn Michaels?
Did that other
X-Pac.
warlock actually quit?
X-Pac.
X-Pac!
X-Pac!
Dude, mage, make me a portal now.
Yo, Dane.
Alright.
Dane, let's go pug normal. We gotta get the lockout done.
Pug normal?
Yeah, dude.
Normal what?
I'm not
Emerald
pugging
Nightmare?
normal.
Yeah, dude, I'm pugging that shit. What if a legendary drops?
Pugging normal? Huh.
Mm-hmm.
We could just do it Friday.
I'm not messing with
No,
that.
because you want to do something meaningful on Friday.
No, we can go do it. You can do it
Are you
after
sure?
everybody. Yeah, we can do it after everybody leaves.
Because, like, I could pug it right now, dude.
I can pull together 10 people to fucking half-ass an Emerald Nightmare on Friday.
Okay. Okay.
We shouldn't even need 10 people at this point.
We could do it with 5 people.
Probably.
Or 3. 1 Disc Priest, 1 Emma Hunter, 1 Paladin.
You realize though, Phil, if we do it with that few people, you're gonna get every mechanic.
Who cares? I got Ice Black every 5 minutes. It's normal.
What's
Ice Black?
Ice Block. Whatever.
Ice Black.
get
It's
off
the
my
same,
dick.
same as Ursarock.
Alright, let's go do a couple of mouth
Sebastian.
runs then.
It's just
before
like
bedtime.
Mithmer.
Dude,
Well,
you're
yo.
barely functioning.